Hey everybody, this video is called Sun Gazing in Seattle, and today's a beautiful day. Anyways, look, Seattle has a lot of different people, and my initial response, everyone's response to sun gazing in Seattle is, what sun? What sun? There is no sun, there's so much overcast. And you know, maybe there's something to that, okay? So if sun gazing is your thing, then maybe you wanna go somewhere else. And I have no proof that there's God. No one knows how God works, for sure. But there's one truth, and that is that the sun comes up every day, or we rotate around the sun, okay? Or the sun warms everything up and lights everything up. It's been doing this for billions of years apparently, and it's more than likely gonna keep doing that for quite some time. So no, I don't have proof that God is real, but look around. And when people say that, they say you're getting up every morning because of the sun, and you have to, go to work and do the matrix. You have to work here, because I don't know why you're here, but all these trees are here to grow towards the sun, and you got to get up every morning because you are awake. So the only way we can see things is by lighting things up. And so we get our energy from the sun, and all of it. The sun helps with the wind, the sun helps with the water, the sun obviously helps farms and the animals that we eat, which goes into a whole other thing, but I'm not going to touch on that. I'm just going to say really quickly that sun gazing in the Pacific Northwest and Seattle is very possible. And if you know anything about sun gazing, you know that it's mostly about your intentions. So if you wake up in the morning and you greet the sun, you can do it when it's raining and there is overcast and you cannot see the sun. You can still do it because it's illuminating the world. And when you inhale, you're taking in that energy from the sun, and the world is gonna light up regardless if you cannot see the sun today. I've noticed with overcast is a great place to do filming. It kind of does a whole white sort of light over everything. Yeah, it's kind of depressing, but it's also comforting. It's also soft, and you can still inhale that energy. It's still there. But Seattle people, they're just like, there's no sun. And a lot of Seattle people are very much kind of, I don't know, maybe anti-religion in a sense, but curious about spirituality, but they don't want to dive into it because they don't want to look foolish, I guess. They don't want to be wrong, so it's much easier to assume that nothing is real, that atheism is something more tangible or science. So they cling on to those things because they can't really be proven wrong, and it's safe. So I can't really be proven wrong that the sun brings light to everywhere, and it goes away in the evening and then comes up again in the morning, and it's gonna do this again forever. And I know that with my life, I've changed my life because I've recognized the signs and the energies with nature. And that's what I can say for my life. And when I greet the sun and when I intake that energy, I start getting a sense of what this is all about. And as a result, I get calmness and relaxation and a sort of sigh of relief that everything is connected and that I'm here for a reason and that we're all here for reasons and yada yada yada. So there is a reason I feel I'm making this video, because I do see a lot of depression and sadness and loneliness in Seattle and in the Pacific Northwest, and maybe that is because we don't get enough of the sun. So I'm just putting this out there. And I would love to do lectures on sun gazing in Seattle with the overcast. I feel like it's very obvious and it can be done, and it's easier to do than you think. Sun gazing requires just a little bit of your time every day. You really don't need much in order for the sun to do what it wants to do. Thanks for listening, guys. I'll see you later.